What if you scribbled an idea on a napkin and it became a limitless scale tech company poised for exit? What if you had a vision of eliminating an inefficiency in your community, industry, or the world, and you had a chance to co-found a company and bring this product or service to the market? What if we could positively impact every social issue with tech? 10x Tech Tank is the #1 daily show for everything tech entrepreneurship. And whether you are technical or not, you will learn, be inspired, and witness transformation in the making. People will share tech ideas on napkins. People will showcase minimum viable tech products. People will explain their cash-flowing tech companies looking for acceleration. And if the person is right, and their idea is right, and the market is right, and the business model is right, then there's a great chance you will witness some serious magic. We are on a mission to build, scale, and sell 10,000 tech companies in 10 years. And we invite you to make history with us. Together, we achieve more.
The 10x Tech Tank, I am Jared Yellin.
And I'm Eric Nowoslawski.
And we are in the tank. It's so cool, right? I meet people in real life and I'm like, Eric and I do the show, we never know who's gonna come into the tank. And they're like, no way. We have no idea.
No, literally no idea.
No idea. Because there's a written application process, which we don't see intentionally. We used to see it, but not anymore. The team reviews every written application to then see which ones are appropriate for the tank. And then they put them on the show. And we always ask, we're like, hey, Tiffany, who's coming on today? She's like, nope. I'm not letting you inside. So we're hearing these ideas for the first time with you, with our 10x Tech Tank tribe. And our ask of you is to let us know what you think. Let us know what you think of the person and their idea and the market they're in and the business model. Help influence our decision. Our goal is we always want to say yes, right? We always want to say yes to the next steps, but we won't say yes if the right person doesn't show up with the right idea in the right market and the right business model. Those are the 4 things that we're looking for. And they only have 5 minutes to get that across. Not easy, yet required. Because when you're pitching, you need to find a way to accomplish all of that in less than 60 seconds. We're just giving them 5 minutes so they can go a little bit deeper into each area. So with that, please let us know which ideas do you love, which ones do you stand against, and help influence us so that we can make the right decision. With that, let's bring on our first entrepreneur. And we are back in the tank with another entrepreneur. What is your name and where are you calling in from?
Hello, how you doing? My name is Chris Farag. Good. My name is Chris Faraguna from WinQuest, the WinQuest app.
Awesome. Where are you located in the world, Chris?
I'm from Pennsylvania.
Awesome. Great job. All right, so please take it away. You got 3 minutes to share your big tech idea. Go for it.
Okay, so WinQuest is an augmented reality treasure hunting app like Pokemon Go that gives you a chance to win cash and prizes globally. We made this app in native, which is Android and iOS. My app was also a data mining and big data platform that matches merchants to users in real time and it's going to also be an augmented reality ad platform in the future. But the user experience is going to be basically a chance to win prizes in the augmented reality treasure hunt. I have several other, chance to win games inside the app. One is like The Price is Right, where you can guess the price and win a prize. And we have trivia as well. And we also have a new kind of scratch off, which is like a bingo and a scratch off combined, where there's always live numbers. You just have to pick the right boxes. So it's a mobile gaming app, chance to win app with a metaverse platform, the augmented reality platform that can place treasure hunts globally. We've placed treasure hunts in India, South America, Europe, and the United States successfully in beta. As you know, something like this that doesn't happen overnight. It took several years to build, and that's what we have. So,
cool. Is it? I know you mentioned beta. So is it cash flowing yet? And if not, that's fine. But what kind of usership is there? How many people?
Oh no. This is in beta. I mean, it took 6 months to build the blueprints for this, and 2 years with 20 engineers to build this platform and this app. So.
Are they still working with you, the engineers?
Yes. Yeah,
cool.
And I have a one full stack developer that works for me full time. That's the
Awesome. And then, so have you raised outside capital or you're funding this yourself?
yeah. I've raised about 175. I've put in over 350 of my own.
Got it. Cool. And your investors, what's their expectation on how they're going to get a return from this platform?
Well, how they're going to get a return. This is like Twitter and Facebook. This is a data mining platform, but we have a twist. We give people a chance to win in exchange for that data, right? So basically with the statistics, with data mining, for every 7 million people you get, the platform or the enterprise is worth $1 billion, right? So they have safe notes that'll convert on a certain amount of money. The note will convert to a price per share. But they know it's a really good platform. The augmented reality space is hot. It's got a 40% CAGR per year. And, you know, with Zuckerberg and everybody with the metaverse now, it's good. It's a really hot market. So they're expecting a good return on the money. When I get that certain investment, it'll transfer into a price per share.
Do you see like what Facebook's doing is something that is like death to you, or it's like the greatest?
No, actually, I got patents in before this whole. I got patents in that connect merchants to users with locations with augmented reality in real time. He's going to want to buy my patents. So I had this in before he, you know, started mentioning all this stuff. So,
What does he get?
So, so tell me more about the patents that you have. So you have the patents for the merchants to know where people are in real time?
yes, that's the merchants and users with augmented reality, with, you know, with connecting databases. Yes, that's my patent.
Oh, okay. And then is there any privacy concern with like, how do you deal with the privacy on that?
Well, I mean, this is all voluntarily given. See, WinQuest is open and honest about asking for data to help get people coupons for the things that they like and connecting them with merchants locally that are giving coupons that they would be interested in.
Okay.
So it's not like a bother, this platform, and it's not intrusive. We're only asking for brand, product, and hobby interest data, nothing political, nothing, you know, like that. So this is, you know, open and honest, not spying, you know?
Yeah. And so then could you tell us a little bit about how a treasure hunt works? Like, so how does it get deployed? Who can deploy it? Tell us a little bit more about that.
Okay, treasure hunt works. I have a back-end platform that we've actually planned and programmed 3 treasure hunts in less than 21 minutes. And this is, you know, you can be done around the world. But the first treasure hunt takes about 15, 20 minutes to set up. But basically, it can get set up anywhere from in the world from my location. And what happens is a person gets, you know, a trivia. It starts the treasure hunt when it's in their area. They're notified that it's in their area, and then they get a trivial question. When they get the trivial question right, they get to the location, right, and it picks up that they got to that location. Then they get another trivial question they have to answer before they can get the location for the second location. And there's 5 locations in total. On the 5th one, an augmented reality treasure chest will appear. And when they click on it, it opens up and it shows prizes.
Very cool. What is your need, right? So it sounds like you got a platform. You spent a lot of money and time on it. It's in beta. So what's the need? Is it a bigger team to innovate faster? Is it just promotion? Are you looking for an investment? Like what is, or all of it?
Well, you know, if you look at this, all right, it's a global app, right? So I need a team. I need all of it, you know, because this is a behemoth project. It's huge, right? It's like Pokemon Go. They made $1 billion within 10 months of last year. It could be huge, right? I have the same capabilities as Pokemon Go, but, you know, I think my app is more interesting because it's a chance to win cash and prizes. And if people aren't interested in gaming and a chance to win with games of skill, if they could give us their information, we could hunt for coupons for them, like Groupon, so they could get in-app exclusive coupons. So it's a huge undertaking, Jared.
What does this journey look like? Like, let's pretend we don't exist, right?
Yeah.
What would the next 3 to 5 years look like for you if we didn't exist, right? Because we're obviously, the reason why people come on the tank is that they have an idea or they have a minimum viable product like you, and they just want to accelerate. They want to go fast, right? So let's say that we don't exist. What does the next 3 to 5 years look like if you're doing this with your current team?
Okay. Well, I can fund the launch myself. I'm just liquidating something to do that right now. So I'm looking to get the first quarter get launched in South America. I'm looking to launch in Colombia actually, and then go to Brazil. But I was involved in another tech company, a battery tech company, and I'm going to be liquidating stock in about 8-9 months. So I'll be able to find, I'll be able to launch this globally within a year.
And what does that look like? How does anybody find out about this when you launch it?
Well, the best way is actually to come along Instagram influencers and do a campaign, a treasure hunt, and tap into their network. And we're doing something a little bit different. Influencers make their money off of their followers with paid, advertising programs, like their niche specialties, and you advertise through them. I will come alongside and do treasure hunts and giveaways, and I'll be able to find out what kind of lipstick people like, if they like dresses, like pants, like Gucci, like this, that, and that data is very valuable, right? For every 7 million people, you get data on that. According to the Twitter comp, it's worth $1 billion.
Good. All right. So everybody that's watching, what are your thoughts on this augmented reality platform that Chris has already invested over $500,000 into? Really impressive that you've gone all in yourself. Eric, what are your thoughts on next steps?
So as far as the gamification, I really like it because, using augmented reality, people aren't even embracing the simple things. Now, this is still a simple thing, and people could be a part of that gamification. I think, so my only thing is I know that Facebook has hired 10,000 people. I'm pretty sure it literally is 10,000 people who work in their augmented reality and now what we'll call metaverse, but they were working on Oculus before. And
$10 billion they're investing this year.
Yeah, $10 billion into this project. And so I just want to go deeper into the patents.
Yeah.
And because I know that you have the platform, I know that you have the beta. But I also know that in technology, patents can be, not as hard set, especially for hardware products as well. So that would be my only question. I love the idea. I love what you've done. You've come a long way. You're the right person to do it. You think about the business model beautifully. The data is going to be invaluable. I'm just not sure. Is this something that Facebook has to buy, or is this something that they're going to be building? I just really don't know.
Yeah, and I'm kind of in the same place. Like I'm really intrigued. Like I want to say yes. Let's go deeper into due diligence. And I think that I'm kind of there, but that what's going to make this like a yes or a no, like official is the patents. Like how much weight do those patents hold? Because $10 billion is a lot more money than we'd be putting into it, right? And they have a significantly larger team, and they already have the audience too. So they bring a lot. But if that patent is really strong, I mean, that is a lottery ticket right there. I mean, that is massive in and of itself. So I'm a yes to have a call with you one-on-one, the two of us, to understand more about your patents. I like you. You are definitely the right person to do this, but let's see what the audience thinks. And listen, Chris, thanks so much for being on the tank. All right, we got another entrepreneur coming up right after this commercial. We'll be right back.
What if there was a way to guarantee farm fresh produce in the home of every family in your zip code? What if you and your family could launch a business out of your home, place of worship, or anywhere you desire? What if you could become part of the solution to current healthcare crisis that plagues our world? What if you could become your local farm bridge? We are on a mission to find one local health enthusiast in every zip code from around the world to launch a local farmers market. This business opportunity will take only a few hours a week and produce significant income for you and your family. Plus, it's a force for good as we unite and simplify the process of connecting local farmers with local families so that farm fresh produce exists within every home in your community. We are on a mission to revitalize our soil, help the farmers who work tirelessly to provide high nutrient foods to our families, and strengthen the health of our nation that has been manipulated into consuming low nutrient, ultra processed foods. Together, we can grow the number of thriving, sustainable farms and increase human health and longevity through creating ease in access to high nutrient foods. Spots are limited and zip codes are being claimed quickly, so if you could see yourself as part of the solution, we invite you to join our movement.
All right, we are back in the tank with another entrepreneur. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hi.
How are you? What is your name?
Hi. Hi, Jared. Hi, Eric. First, I want to say thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. I am Cesar calling from Colombia. I'm very excited about all this. So I want to be better in this occasion. Okay,
Well, we're
good.
excited here. Thank you for your courage. You got 3 or 4 minutes. Please share your big tech idea.
Great. So I will share my screen.
Please.
So this is, you can see my screen, right?
Yes, we can. Yep.
This is Mentac. So before I had kids, my wife and I volunteered in a non-profit organization for many years, and our main activity was to basically help our friends to pass through and keep studying and having wins. That was the main activity, right? So I have suffered the point of being in a course for months and years. So it's why I become with this idea and this occasion. So Mentac is from Mentor Tag. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do the customer problem star ranking that the 10X Incubator sent me. This is the question: what do you feel is stopping you from getting results from DC training? And I do this survey to people in the 10X Challenge Facebook group. That is the results. They say not being constant student, that match basically with the experience I have, and not being able to apply fast enough. That was totally new for me. So my ideas start totally different than what is now. I fixed it based on this and the other forms you send me, the 10X Incubator sent me. So this is what I want with my idea. Is be something close to a coaching session of Grant Cardone, like virtualize that experience. I want to virtualize it the most possible. You know, with a coaching session, you have the person focus and a proactive follow-up. If you don't have access to the coaching sessions of a mentor, probably you don't have that amount of follow-up and that focus. Also, you will have, you know, these other applications, micro-learning and learning management system, management systems that will not have will have a passive follow-up. Will be allowed too many distractions. Now the solution that I want to propose is a tool that allow the mentor be fierce in the people's mind. Yeah, by being fierce in the screens and the smartphones. Get an uninterrupted learning, a dynamic format and content, some gamification, and that can be also used in smart TVs and smartwatch. So that all that will increase the speed and quantity of action related to learning and applying. My product is basically content displayed appears at the lock or home screen each time the screen is turned on. Dynamic training is scheduled with quotes, drills, and assignments. The content itself is pictures, short videos, and audio. The content is organized based in a business stage and based also on the criteria of the mentor or influencer and how he teach people. You can have, I verified it, you can have content based on geolocation, weather, time, and Wi-Fi network. Users, for have some kind of networking, users can see who is using the app and what business stage they are. So they can see the names and become friends. If they are in the same location, they can do networking and co-working. What is also different from my idea is that I want to put these in all the devices, smartwatches, smart TVs, smartphones, laptops, tablets. So we'll be actually like a tag.
You have 30 seconds, you're doing a great job.
Thank you. So the go-to-market is mainly with the influencer like Grant Cardone or influencers in the health and fitness. Also can be sold to learning management systems if it's working, and can be added to Click and Blueprinted. as a tool to deliver the content and keep the people engaged. Now, the market size is huge in the e-learning industry. And
what's the financial model? Who's paying for this? Is the person that owns the mobile device paying for it, or is the content creator, like, who's paying for this?
I want to use software licensing. In the case of Grant, for example, if only 5% of the people that follow him adopt this tool and they pay only $1, that is $700,000 monthly. Now, if we take as a client and
they'll pay $1, and then his sales training is just gonna be like living on the phone, like they don't have to open up an app; it's just right there. Is that how it works?
That is one of the benefits, that they don't open any app. I mean, they set and forget.
Will a mobile device allow this? Like, is this technologically viable?
Look, this time I have a more real example that I now use Grant Cardone quotes. That is when an app that I already have in my phone. And it's other apps that I will be able to show that is using this system, but they're using it for teaching English.
Okay, you can stop sharing your screen. We have a few questions for you. You can stop sharing your screen. Awesome. Good job with the presentation.
Thank you.
So the type of content is going to be like images, almost like a slideshow. Is that what the type of content is?
You can have drills, and this kind of drills. I have one app now in my phone that teach how to speak English, and you turn on the screen, and they instantly send you the sound of the word that is in the screen.
What if the phone's locked? You have to unlock it and then it comes?
Instantly, yeah, the sound comes instantly. And also, it's other kind of drills where they ask you to type a word that is there in the screen. It's very interactive. You can do all these things there instantly in the lock screen. If the person don't use a lock screen, will happen in the home screen.
Got it.
Yeah.
So give me an example. Why, like, how do we get an influencer to say yes to promoting this to their audience? Like, what's that pitch? Pretend that I'm Tony Robbins. Like, pitch me on why I would want to use this as another revenue stream for my end users.
So, hi, Tony. We know positioning and being fierce in people's mind is what allow us to have a market domination. We want this, and now what will be more useful than a tool that allow you to be fierce in people's screens every time they turn on their smartwatch, smart TV, smartphone, every device that have a screen, but every time they turn it on, the fear they have is a audio from you, a short video, 50 seconds that is possible, or a amazing quote. So that's the tool I have, and I think so will be very useful for you.
How far along in this process? Is this an idea phase, or have you started prototyping it or hiring a software development firm?
I found all these apps that all then have some of the features that I want to put together, and is viable. I can show you, I can send you the last go deep in your idea form that the team sent me. I have changed several times because I keep looking and realizing new things. And in that one, I will send the names of all these apps that you can verify how they work.
So have you done anything around like how this has increased people's education retention? Like, have you done any tests to see that people are actually implementing this and they're learning faster than, because my biggest worry is if it's just on their phone screen, they're not necessarily ready to learn, and they're just going to be passing by it, and they're going to get jaded to it. So has anybody actually increased their education of this?
There is the two apps that I mentioned that I'm teaching English. They already have only day 2, 24 million users. They are teaching different languages, and between day 2, they have 24 million users. And microlearning itself have very high, good statistics of increasing engagement and speed and quantity of learning and application. So that is like a combination that I think so will work.
So what does everybody else think that's watching this? Would you download an app like this? Would you pay a fee for it as well? So that the information that you're looking to learn is just right in your face, like you can't miss it. So Eric, what are your thoughts on next steps?
So for next steps, there's two sides, right? So the creator, Grant talks about omnipresence all the time. And so the ability to be right on somebody's phone screen all the time, every time they open up their screen, I think is extremely interesting to Grant. However, I think to the user, it's not interesting to them. So to me, in the past, I've used wallpaper, designs and things, and you get jaded pretty quickly. Like I used to have like these motivational wallpapers or whatever it is, and then you stop seeing the wallpaper and you just keep going through your day. And then so I'm not sure how much a user would pay to have that educational content right on their phone screen, because people don't really buy wallpapers anymore. So I question that. And then two, if they were to give it away for free, if Grant were to give it away for free and monetize it in any way, I'm not sure how people would feel about, constantly being barraged with like an advertisement or like some kind of promotion as well. So I'm really not sure on this idea. I would say I'd really leave it up to the audience, and I'm going to take a step back, but what do you think?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat, because to me, it's like, so the omnipresence thing is very real, right? So this potentially creates that. But like Eric said, I don't know if the end user is going to want that. Like may not be as receptive. If they're not receptive, it falls flat. I also would imagine that in order for this to work, then the end user needs to download Mentac, the app, and then Grant will be one of the content providers, on that app. And I know for Grant, he would rather just own the app, like for his own content, versus go download Mentac and you can get my content or Tony Robbins' content. Unfortunately, I'm not a yes. I'm just not seeing it, but I want to be influenced, right? So the audience is watching this. If you think we're missing an opportunity here, because I like this fine gentleman here. This is a fine gentleman, really smart. I love his passion. I'm just not a yes for the idea, but influence us. Help us see what we don't see. Thank you for coming to the tank. We appreciate you immensely. So we got another entrepreneur waiting in the tank. Before we go there, let's take a look at this commercial.
What if there was a simple business toolkit that got you paid by your clients, customers, and patients? What if you can set up your account in seconds and begin benefiting from all of the features in minutes? What if this entire platform is free? Business Toolkit is revolutionizing the way small businesses and sole proprietors are running their businesses by enabling you to manage your sales process from one platform from start to finish. Imagine canceling your expensive scheduling software, or discontinuing your clunky invoicing software, or eliminating your pricey task management software, and instead using one platform, your Business Toolkit, to drive your business forward. And don't forget, Business Toolkit is free. Sign up ASAP and begin saving money while you make way more money than ever before.
And there we got it, Biggie. More entrepreneurs pitching us in the tank, sharing their dreams, sharing their aspirations, sharing their idea. I hope, as a member of our tribe, that's what you are. You're our 10x Tech Tank tribe. Say that 3 times fast.
10x Tech Tank Tribe.
That's 1.
10x Tech Tank Tribe.
2.
10x Tech Tank Tribe.
4. Go for a 4th.
10x Tech Tank Tribe.
Man, he's been practicing. I knew it. He was practicing last night. I knew it. But listen, as a member of our tribe, we want to thank you for being present with us. There'd be no reason for us to do this show if you weren't here. But the reason we do the show is not to hear pitches. Like, that's not what this is about. We're hearing pitches regardless of the show. We want you to hear pitches. We want you to help contribute into the process. We want you to help co-author the story to build, scale, and sell 10,000 tech companies in 10 years. Yes, this is your opportunity to be part of that experience. That's why you got to show up every night, because you're going to see ideas that eventually are no longer ideas. They're actually companies built for scale and then for exit. And that's a really exciting journey to go on. But what's even more exciting than watching it is to do it. So you got a tech idea? Because everybody does, right? Everybody's got a tech idea. Everyone, and I know you do as well. So right now, head over to 10xtechtank.com and submit your idea so our team can review it and we can get you on the show. Because if we're ever going to say yes, you're going to have to come to the show. And I know you want us to say yes. In addition, if for any reason you have not signed up for our daily reminders yet, head over to 10xtechtank.com, sign up right on the page. We'll remind you daily when we go live, which is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we got a really cool gift for you. It's called the Perfect Pitch Kit. It's exactly what you need to prepare for any pitch. So with that, thank you for your presence. Thank you for co-authoring this story. And remember, together we achieve more. We'll see you on the next episode. Bye for now.
Which napkin will become the next exit? Which MVP will evolve into a unicorn? Which cash-flowing tech company will reach the next level? Our hope and desire is that it's yours. Your idea, your MVP, your cash-flowing tech company. Now is your time. Head over to 10xincubator.com and submit your idea so that you get on the tank and give us the chance to transform your napkin into an exit. That's 10xincubator.com. That's 10xincubator.com. Let's go.